are going to be doing an energy reset. I woke up really early and I drove myself to the beach. I'm going to be doing a photo shoot here, so I thought it would be so fun to take you guys along. We're going to be doing it for my friend Ashley, who's a massage therapist. I just got back from a trip to Japan. I've been back on island for about a week now, so I'm just really going to do some different things these next couple days to set myself up. If you know anything about me, you know I love a good routine. I truly believe that a good routine and good healthy habits feed into everything that you do and everything that you are. So I'm going to be taking you along with me for the different things I do to keep my nervous system regulated and to really put me on a full reset. I hope this clip doesn't feel too rushed, but let's hit it. Looks so cute.
Down in the hole again.
We did it! Yay! We finished! Alright, that's a wrap.
It's been a few since I got on my bike.
Hey sweet friends, good morning. I'm picking up my friend May and we're about to head to the lighthouse. Let's do that together.
I saw that.
Oh, from here?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Like that's actually. But oh no.
And the dragonfly.
Yes, it's by removing art, removing, love.
We made it to the top and it's beautiful and clear.
There's more edges, so we're not gonna fall like straight down.
So cute. And she was a fairy. Ding, 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 ding. It is the next day. I'm in the yard and I have my little puff ball and my coffee. This mug is so cute. Elio made it and I am just journaling here, studying some Japanese and trying to catch up on some work before I leave the house today. I'm going to Japanese class and going to be going into town, so just another venture. But I feel like this video has been very vloggy so far, kind of a mess, so thank you for putting up with that. But really just a lot of time, sweet time spent with friends and just like catching up with everyone, and then also a lot of quiet moments where I just haven't really been filming and taking that time to really touch base with myself and how I'm feeling, which is honestly very day to day, moment to moment, just checking in, seeing what my baseline is and then working from there. But I know that I mentioned that I was going to be doing an energy reset, and while I've been doing that kind of behind the scenes, I wanted to share the things that I've been doing to cultivate just like a clear mind. And I have them written here. They're like my non-negotiables, if you will. I like say that because to me it really is the bare minimum. If I am not doing these things, come check on me, make sure that I'm doing okay, because these things just keep me so stable. And very first off, I got prioritizing sleep. You cannot function well if you did not get a good night's sleep the night before. That's a little hard because I do love to wake up really early and I do work a late night job on the weekends, so that is kind kind of a little bit of a battle. A good way that I like to wake up and start my mornings is always just a really quick stretch. Ideally, it would be a stretch into a workout on the very best of days it is, but not every single day. I really try to just stay active, and like at the least I'm going on a little bit of a walk, but at the most I am leaving the house and maybe going on a little hike, like having that time in nature with Melia this week, and just being able to get out of the house and stay active was so helpful. Really just prioritizing some exercise, if at least a walk a day. I also realized this, especially on vacation, I really consider myself a person that likes to shower at night. I always like to wash the day off, but there were so many mornings that just to wake up and feel more full, especially after the reactions, I was like, I should just shower in the morning, and I felt like that was such a reset. So that's something I've been prioritizing since being home and since being in Japan, is like, honestly, let me just start with a cleanse in the morning and at night, and sometimes even an ocean cleanse in the morning. I consider myself just a student of life and constantly learning, so I have here to have a daily study topic of choice and to just kind of spend an hour either researching or looking into something new, or feeding into my current hobbies like ceramics and Japanese, just doing a little bit more research and studying. So I have that just really keeps my brain alive and ultimately takes me away from my phone, which is the most important part. Read 10 pages a day. That could be fiction, nonfiction. To me, it really doesn't matter. I just think that reading is so good for you. It really serves as such a good pause for me. So read 10 pages. That's another one. I'm just going to kind of be listing these things as I go along, so hopefully it makes the most of sense. But a very quick tidy of the house, making sure that you're tidying the house either in the morning or at night. That quick dopamine, it will take me 10 minutes, but sometimes it's so hard to just be like, okay, let's do a quick tidy. I rewrote these things because if I do not reinforce them ever so often, I really will just fall off and go into like a depressive cycle of avoidance and not doing much. So this is really important to me. I feel like a lot of these things might sound like common sense, like shower in the morning and at night. These are really just the ways that I like to take care of myself, and hopefully this can just be like a grain of salt that you can implement in your daily life and find out what works for you. Very last, I have drink 3 liters of water a day at least. Make sure that I'm hydrating myself. Those are the non-negotiables, the goals that I gave myself for the week. And then just, oh, I almost forgot. Very last one is return all of my messages. I feel like I fall so behind, and this week was not the best example of that. I was so good at getting out of the house and being able to see my friends, but a lot of times I do just fall off the face of the earth. So just returning messages has been something that I've had to schedule literally every week to get back to my mom, and just being kind of on the other side of the world from so much of my family and friends, I have to take so much time to be mindful of that. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Those are the things that I am trying to hold myself accountable for. And really, if you see me not doing these things, if you see me not stretching and doing yoga in the morning, if you see me not drinking enough water daily, I'm probably not doing that well. So just taking that time after vacation to get back and be like, okay, what would I do if I needed like a mental health checklist to make sure that I'm showing up clear and with clarity? I'm just going to be drinking my coffee here and studying a little bit more before I have to leave. And yeah, just thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I know I'm going to be having some clips later that are just more so clips in town and maybe go watch the sunset, but I could just really never say thank you enough. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for taking the time, and I will see you on my way into town. Okay, one last note before we part. But I have this written on the bookmark of my planner, and I just wanted to share it because I truly believe this so deeply. But you are cheating yourself if you are not doing it excellently, because excellently requires you to put your soul and heart into what you are doing. And literally just putting your intention into it just makes it always better, always deeper, and always hit harder. We finished up at Japanese class, and just like every week we ended up at Ala Moana to eat udon, and now we are at Don Quixote. I'm so very allergic, but only in my dreams. I'm drinking pink milk. Oh my god. We went into Don Quixote and I swore that I did not need one thing, and I got so many goodies. We found the Sapporo vitamin C drinks that they have in Japan, and I'm just so excited. I'm obsessed with these. And it's just been such a nice day so far. I love a good day in town. We're gonna head back east now and then still go try to catch the sunset. We just got home from a very full day in town after Japanese class. We just got lunch and then went to Don Quixote. I wanted to show you guys what I got because the one here in Hawaii is honestly so good. They have so much. I got a bunch of these vitamin C drinks. I know that they're just gonna hit so good after like hiking. This little notebook because I really wanted to add some notebooks to my ecosystem of notebooks that I already have. A whole bunch of these face masks. These rice face masks were literally like $10, and there is so many in here, so I'm really excited. Vitamin C, I heard so much about this on the internet, so let's hope that that works. One of these refills, which is not new, I just saw it there and needed it, so I picked it up. And then last but not least, I got this hair mask to try, which I'm really excited for. My hair is like super like frizzy on the underneath and straight on top, so I always have like problems with the texture, so I'm hoping that overall the different stuff that I got will just be really good to use. And again, I heard like really good things, so I was like might as well try. And stuff that I wanted to get while I was in Japan but didn't bring a lot of room in my suitcase, so excited. Literally the fact that they had these there, I got like 4. But let's go hit it. Let's go try to catch the sunset to get the very last of the light. Literally such a full bag. Experiences are the most valuable currency. Would you say that's true? I might say that's true. Oh my goodness! Do you think she knows how much I love her? We made it! We got the last of the light. Look at this cutie little bookmark. Literally the cutest. Doing little things like this really just completely reset the energy. I could have easily just went home after class and just like hauled up for the night, but instead made it out, went to the beach, beach. It's just absolutely gorgeous tonight, and I'm just so thankful. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here and to watch this video. If you made it to the end, leave me a little tea emoji underneath. And till next week, my dear friends,